gearsonballs.co.za. Weekdays 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
It's time for Daisy's Double D's today. We're heading towards our summer months, and there's nothing worse than unwanted hair and dry skin. So today on Daisy's Double D's, we're chatting to Maria from the Laser Suite to find out more about how we can look hot and dangerous for the summer this year. Hi Maria, welcome to Gears on Balls Visual Radio.
Thanks a lot, Izzy. That's great to be here.
Let's start off with just a background on the Laser Suite. Tell us a bit more about it.
Okay. I started it in 2011. I had experienced firsthand the results of laser hair removal and the machine that I went along with. It was just it was a very easy decision to make. I think after one or two treatments, you see the results right away. So I decided this would be a good investment, and also going for a very good high-end quality machine and offering the clients good results. So I started it in 2011, and I specialized specifically in the laser treatments.
That's something I wanted to ask you about. You said after one or two sessions you should see results. I went for laser hair removal when I was younger, and it didn't work. It went away and it all came back. Has technology improved over the last couple of years, and do you see results that are more permanent now?
The technology definitely has improved over the years, and also it could have been that you were maybe too young. It depends, if you're starting off in your early teens, it's something that you will need to look at it as more of a maintenance because your hormones haven't stabilized yet. So what I often do suggest to some of my clients who perhaps have young daughters that are in their early teens and they're playing sports, I often say to them, please look at it as more than 8 treatments. You will need to do a bit more maintenance. Otherwise, wait till they're 18, 19, and then you'll have more success with the treatments. But definitely, as far as technology goes, it has improved a lot. I think I've had a lot of clients come to me and say, 10 years ago I did laser. It was so painful and, too painful to actually do the treatments. So it's also improved from that point of view. And it's just more advanced, and it's getting more advanced by the years. So, yes, it's definitely, I think, the solution to hair removal.
Pain is another thing I wanted to talk about because I did chat to you about this before. Yes. It was incredibly painful and my glands almost were sore after going for laser hair removal. Is it nothing like that anymore?
Nothing like that anymore. It also depends, it is a variable from person to person, your pain tolerance. But, I generally start off always with the lowest energy. And if a client is prone to have a low pain threshold, I always give them like a cold pack before, depending on the area. It always helps like numbing the area, and then afterwards you do the treatment. And I promise you, I think with the technology nowadays, my system's also a water-cooled system, so it cools down the skin a lot quicker than air-cooled systems. Pretty much, it's like for that millisecond that you feel that sensation, then it's completely gone. There's no skin irritation. There's hardly any redness or bumps. Only when I take the energy up very high from the start do some of my clients experience like a little bit of bumps. But you know what? They're so willing to go through it because the results is 30% to 40% after one treatment that the hair has, fallen out.
That's amazing.
So it's amazing results. So,
and I mean, obviously as a woman, I'm sure you have a lot of women that come to you, but guys are also very self-conscious often when it comes to hair on their back and wearing board shorts in summer. Do you have a lot of guys that come to you for that kind of hair removal on their back?
I do, especially the back and the neck. And I think it's also, it makes their haircut last a lot longer. If they get rid of all that fuzz that's sitting on their neck or the base of the hairline, it really tidies up the neck area. And like I say, they can go instead of every 4 to 6 weeks for a haircut, they could probably take it to 8 or more weeks. So there's definitely a lot of requests for that. And it's been proven to be successful.
So we love getting rid of the hair, but we also need our skin to look stunning. And you also focus on that. What do you offer on a facial skin side of things?
Okay. With the same machine that I'm using for the hair removal, it's also got different applicators and programs, so we're able to also treat skin rejuvenation, so your anti-aging treatments. It removes puffiness, and it helps stimulate your collagen and elastin production. So over time, you will see a noticeable difference. There's also the pigmentation treatments, which work very well, but I've got to warn you, it is more successful on sun damage pigmentation than hormonal, because hormonal is more internal and deeper, and it takes longer to treat. It's also, you can be genetically predisposed to that. So that's a different scenario. But in terms of sun damage, and you don't realize how much sun damage you do get, even if you are wearing sunscreen, diligent about it. But you go on holiday and you come back, and you definitely have a little bit more freckles than you used to.
Yes.
Be it on the face, also the neck and décolleté area, and the top of the hands as well. And for the ladies, in their 50s, and they start getting those brown spots on their face and their hands, it works wonderful. It's 1 to maximum 3 treatments, and your spots are actually gone.
Wow.
So they do
freckles too.
That's
amazing.
They do reappear. If you are prone to like brown spots aging on the hands, what happens is that you do the treatment and it goes away. But within about 2-3 years, you will see new ones reappear. And that's just the way, that the body sort of, it's your immune system. And when you are exposed to the sun, that's what happens with the melanin and the darkening of the skin. So you do need to repeat the treatment, but it definitely, it looks beautiful. Your skin looks flawless after.
Well, your skin looks flawless. I think if anyone's watching this, they'll be there straight away just to have a glowing skin like yours. Does winter have a big effect, or does it damage not damage our skin, but I mean, I can feel my skin goes really dry. I almost have more breakouts in winter than what I would in summer. How would you suggest people deal with that? Do you have anything that you can offer on that side?
Yes, I can. Skin rejuvenation treatments as well, and they can be done. And when I say skin rejuvenation, it's not only your anti-aging, but it's also age prevention. And you can start doing it from the age of 25. That definitely does assist with a bit of dryness and textural roughness. What I also do offer is peels as well. That also works very well because we start aging from the early 20s. Everything starts slowing down. Your cell turnover, cell regeneration slows down. So it's always good to keep it at its optimum. And by doing just superficial chemical peels with no downtime, actually, they actually just give you a good moisture boost. It removes all the dead skin cells and makes your skin glow. And there's one particular one that I do, which is purely just a hydrating superficial peel. And it's lovely for even brides to do 2-3 days before their wedding. It really gives your skin a lovely glow.
Oh, wow. This sounds so amazing. Website, how can people find out more about you and more about the stuff that you offer?
I do have a website, so just go to www.thelasersuite.co.za. All the information is there. You can also, I do have a Facebook page, which you can contact me through. I must admit, I'm not very up to date with it. I go on there every now and again. Try and keep up every now and again, but I need to get someone to assist me with all that, all the social media.
Is that also the Laser Suite on Facebook?
That's also the Laser Suite. So anything the Laser Suite, my email address is also info@thelasersuite. So very easy, info@thelasersuite.co.za.
Awesome. And where are you located in Johannesburg?
I'm in the Virgin Active complex in Bryanston, where the new Virgin Active opened up, just opposite Grosvenor Crossing. In the same complex. I'm not in the gym. I'm just in the same, across the building and on the first floor.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, and thanks for coming to chat to us today. So if you don't want any unnecessary hair when you're in your costume, or if you're wanting your skin to look stunning, then give Maria a call. Thanks so much for chatting to me today.
Balls.co.za